Well, where are we leaning? Is it Team Secret for a prediction for you, Jacob? A reminder real quickly that this is not a Venom, it's a Venomancer mid. It can't...
Doing very well. No one's really missing out on too much. No, Drow Ranger, DP, Enchantress actually 12-0. Already a great start, but a stun out from Highlight Dice might be in a little bit of trouble, but it's actually Puppy who comes in with a first hit crit. And Misery TPs to help. There's a Sprout available, and no Treants, no mana for it. Misses out on the Sprout as well, art style. A hop, skip, and a jump away, but is it far enough? Puppy still hot pursuit as Artstyle's Enchantress running low on mana, but still tangoing through and healing up.
You notice what he's doing too? He's going the longest possible way because he wants them to think that there's a chance that they can kill him.
Block in with a ward, he cuts through the tree, and He's there with the Gale and Artstyle. I think this is the end, my friends. Blocked up again. These Plague Wards perfectly placed. And to Venomancer. We'll get the first blood, but like you're saying, Blitz,
he does have the catapult with him right now, and there is nobody in his off lane, so if he chooses to
dive at bottom lane, but Misery doesn't quite get there for the Sprout of General, and Artstyle poking in from the back end. Pylai he gets the Hex down onto the Enchantress with a stun as well. The
they need a TP for this one.
They've got the heal, and General, Ditchera even comes in with the Astral.
Oh, they messed up a little bit.
They've got the Fortune's End trapping him in, and the Astral will catch Eternal Envy. The right click attacks come through, and NaVi, they find the Drow Ranger.
You can hear the crowd already. It's been so long since Navi's been at a LAN. They're quite excited to see them in this one.
The first LAN they've qualified for since end of 2015 kind of thing, or mid 2015. It's been a long old time. Puppy, he's getting nuked down a fair amount. Earth Spike is out, but misses out onto Ditchera. The damage onto Artstyle will be enough, and Secret gets something for their troubles. But look at where Eternal Envy's standing from the right side of the trees, just throwing out these frost arrows. But NaVi, they've got so many heroes down here. Weehaw might get enclosed. The net is actually trapping him in, and Denny with the exit of the Weehaw. The Venomancer, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and Secret within their own jungle, absolutely decimated.
He starts to pretty much just become like a one-man terror show where, you know, he fingers plus the Nature's Prophet ulti is usually enough to kill anybody, but this time around it's been slowed down. But General is getting really low here. Level 6. Misery still has a lot of room to grow too with the drums. And Puppy's made his way up here at top, and they're gonna immediately start TPing people up here as Artstyle is isolated way behind the towers. He's gonna try to drag attention once again, but
oh, the attack's coming through slowly but surely, but they will finish him off. And NaVi, they took their foot off the pedal for E-Banked and denied the tier 1 tower up at top. Now you're looking at this Doom.
Oh, this is a really good rotation though, down at bottom.
You're right, the Chrono wants Envy with the Exorcism, and this kill will not only destroy Eternal Envy's early game farm, but also allow them to transition straight into the tier 1 down at bottom lane and
things are fairly even for them right now. And what I normally look to is even less than the gold is just the XP lead that they've been able to build up. It means that their supports are doing quite well.
Hello there, Seneko. Didn't expect this one. Doom Hex dead. Secret will snag themselves a kill, and again they lose
some control of your jungle, but it's on such a left-hand side of the map that you can just place the ward like they did, and then you get a lot more control out of it. And they're smoked up. They want to go on Pylai Die. This should be a free kill.
Yeah, Fortune's End. Earth Spike will land down onto Seneko, but Ditchera, he's looking and hunting for more, and Weehaw. There's an Astral here from Ditchera, captures out the Venomancer. The rest of the team from NaVi's coming in thick and fast, and Weehaw, I mean, you throw out your ultimate, but where's the rest of it? His teammates left him high and dry.
And they're going to go for the mid tier 2 tower push, and I think this is the right idea, just because you want to be able to abuse your ultimate timings when you can, especially when you've got the OD that has an Aegis. But he's immediately going to TP top, go for Misery, who's now run out of mana, and this should be a free kill for him if he can find him.
Phase boots, little jukes. There's a Sanity's Eclipse here if he really needs it. Does Ditchera know where he's gone? Oh my god.
Oh,
Misery,
no.
have you really hidden yourself in the trees here? He goes to the east, he goes to the west, he finds him, and Ditchera not gonna get fooled so easily by Misery.
Might as well take him a little bit further.
Will EE be able to game sense this one though? Artstyle, General, they've got the Chrono and the Impetus damage as well. Artstyle, he's running low on mana, and Eternal Envy's actually tanking through this a fair amount with a gust back. He cannot TP away because of Artstyle's damage output, but the rest of his team, Impetus, oh, he actually turns back to try and take the limited amount of damage, but the turnaround, Misery TP's in with a Sprout vision. They've got the Doom onto General. 1 for 1, not the exact result that Secret were looking for, but NaVi, are you happy with that trade?
Yeah, because you just got 4 heroes to show on the map at bottom too. And if Artstyle doesn't die here, that would be pretty bad to happen as Highlight Die doesn't get the stun off. The Purge already comes out and
Ooh, 3-man
here comes
silence.
Dendi.
You'll scepter up and the Spirit Siphon back onto 2. Weehaw and Pilot Eye both caught up with a big ultimate from Weehaw back onto 3 with the Finger of Death onto
Dendi's
Dendi.
getting real low.
He's draining the HP back from Poppy, but it's not enough. With Ditchira blinking aggressively forward, the Astral to try and save his teammates, the Courier just like wandering around looking for his master, but Dendi is dead.
And you,
This Enchantress is going to do a hell of a lot of damage, but it's Misery that's actually scouted out, and he turns back greedily trying to farm, but the vision from the Sprout not going to be good enough. Arstar just needs to get into range, and when the Dragon Lance available, he'll be in the perfect prime position again to kill off Misery.
bottom one.
This is risky though. Wildwing Ripper is out from Enchantress and Puppy. He's been revealed, but there's a
They're smoked up.
Vanisher
They
there.
really have to be careful of Weehaw's ult.
And the Purge is coming through. Arstar is slowed down. Puppy's still looking for a target to doom up the Gust onto Ditchira. No orbs for him, but the jump forward.
Oh, that
General, Eternal Envy, a Weehaw, the Finger of Death back onto the little froggy, but Eternal Envy's trapped. The impetus damage up into the high ground as Dendi chases him down. Spirit Siphon forward, and Actual Fortunes ended through, but Envy's dead. And this Ditchira OD kept alive. Misery on the retreat away. Secret. Oh my god. Puppy's trapped. He's stuck up on this ramp, but they did kill off the OD. At the very least, we are holding the high ground position. The damage over time.
Oh, that's gonna be maybe another hero down too as Misery goes for the TP. Nabs him as well, and Puppy just marching through. Weehaw eventually gets there, lays down the poison.
Puppy, high ground observer ward, he's acting as one at least, and he'll scout out the smoke, blink himself back. Oh, look at that timing. General nearly catches him, but as he yawls up into the air, Puppy silenced, now trapped and stuck. The high ground was his friend, but no longer. Thinking about using their ultimates, thinking about battling and skirmishing, but they just never get the perfect opportunity unless, you know, all these fights, Secret have presented.
Oh, Yara just blinks down.
Man, the Doom and the Finger of Death.
I will say that he didn't expect that. He's like, 3 trillion? He buyback guy.
Oh, you're right. There's no buyback on him and no gold for it either. This could just be a tier 3 straight up. Maybe even look for racks, because then you sure you've got the Octarine Core and a DD rune, but you're gonna have to Puppy Ghost sooner rather than later. Top lane's getting pushed in as well as Arstar dropping incredibly low, but Puppy, he's gonna get right clicked out by the Enchantress. Aegis is gone, and Dendi on the front lines. He is trying to force them back with the false promise there. The blink forward, and we captured
that's so
4
many
of them.
heroes.
The poison nobles start taking them over, and Puppy just battles through in the cage of trees. The Nako gone and dead, and down he goes. In general, he's got the chrono, but he's caught Dendi in it as well.
Dendi feels so
Just
much
allowing them to right click and pummel into him. 5 dead. NaVi buyback central. You bring back the DP, bring back the Faceless Void. OD respawns for 16 to 12. Secret get their first racks of the game.
This is out. I'm probably waiting for the Aghanims on the Enchantress, but I'm not sure how much that even affects his Navi. They're grouped up heavily as Puppy's gonna pick up the Arcane Rune. Navi's gotta be careful.
Illusion. Ditchira. Oh no. The Gale lands
Not
with
again.
BKB as well, but as the false promise, the Doom and Hex onto Ditchira. He's getting burnt out, and the blink forward, the TP forward. Misery is on the back line, looking for the Finger of Death, is burnt out, and down he goes. Popped into oblivion. It's a good chrono though. General, he's caught 2. Misery dropping low. Exorcism Ghost still going away. Dendi's damaging everyone down. A Pilot Die. There's the impetus out from Artstyle. A double kill for Dendi. And maybe this is a fight the Navi were looking for. Weehaw. Oh, he's got his ulti. He's got a Poison Nova back onto the 2 of them. Dendi and General dropping low. They've got him out. A triple kill for Dendi. But he's dying to the Ghost. Let's look at him. Ultra kill for Dendi. They just walk straight on in.
It doesn't matter though, this should mean a Rax. They're gonna take this really quickly. Dendi's gotta make his way slowly up there as...
Turn fast enough with the Hex. So like you said, as soon as they draw people back, suck them in, or go into the rush pit of their own accord. Eternal Envy, Misery, we are all in the pit. Now this
Highlight Die goes down so
potentially
fast.
leave them open to a Chrono from General, so Secret, they will try and bail themselves out of that big AoE, the choke point, but a Doom onto General. Puppy chose his target and chose as well, and Weehaw will just shred him with the poison damage, even with the false promise out. Puppy on the run, retreating away from the Exorcism, but Weehaw, there's the Poison Nova, back onto 3. Eternal Envy
gonna go down.
gets the Aegis of the Immortal onto the Nature's Prophet. They've actually forced out Dendi's Exorcism and might look to fight with a Finger of Death. They definitely will! Dendi! Highlight Die, perfect place and perfect time, even after the quick death.
He's against pretty much everybody but the Venomancer, but when it comes to the straight push, it's Misery that you've got to worry about. He's got the Aegis though. Killing him twice is going to be a tall feat as they're going to go for the split push. Does Eternal Envy They're going to force them to make the decision. Are you going to defend this bottom one, or are you just going to leave this mid one for free?
Blink with the BKB pilot die. Oh, the Clever Cape keeps him alive. There's no reveal.
Misery doesn't even care about heroes. He's just going straight for the buildings.
Right, click the building. Structural damage is good, and the blink forward again. Ditchirod caught. They're going to try and save him. Seneko, though, look at that damage output. And it's all over. NaVi tap out against Team Secret in game number 1. It looked even. It looked good for NaVi for, what, the first 15 minutes, but that initial fight.
They would push them in such a way that Misery would almost always get a free opportunity